Alright everyone, hello, welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. We'll be playing another friendly, this time with the sisters. I believe some people out there have been wanting to see some sisters play again. And it's been a while since I've played them. So I'll be taking on Shellproof and his Skaven. And I'm going pure sisters, so... we're gonna kind of go like the tournament format. 75. I like 2 backtrack. I'm just gonna do 2 all the time. And we'll just go full random, I guess. And just hope that he doesn't get an initiative win. If he does, he does. It is what it is. Alright, somebody's in 3 strike teams. That's kind of rough for whoever that is. Especially if it's me. Hey, yeah. People wanted to see him. Oh, I forgot to rename them. They're still the unspent stars. Which is technically what our star is. I don't believe it's spent yet. That would be, what, a black dwarf or something? Or a dwarf star? It's spent its fuel. Okay, this is much better for me. He's gonna be here, obviously. I believe it's up here somewhere. Which he can still reach my units because he's the goddamn Skaven. I don't think it's here. It's probably more like here. I think he'll be. I don't know. I don't have every map memorized, so I apologize. Definitely there. North somewhere here in this neighborhood. And south somewhere in this neighborhood. What are we gonna do? This is the map I just played Aenir on, so this will be like my 3rd PvP in a row here. We're gonna move north. We're gonna get the high ground, get cover. I mean, this is definitely very much high ground, so we could, in theory, move this way, but there's not a lot of climb up points over here. There's one there. It would be interesting to push towards his cart. The problem is this river. It's a bit easier to put the stragglers back here into this building, or even this building, and bring some of the 4 sisters up. I don't know what I want where, though. And that's fine. They're actually going to be kind of doing 4 Sigmars, so we'll move them up a little bit. She's important, so we'll kind of put her in the middle. I guess Purifier's at the back. Hopefully he can't shoot them. And these are all the same. So we got my sisters in action. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I bet Shellproof's pretty drunk right now. It's late in Poland. That will be a big factor. I am slow as shit, by the way. This is my fastest unit, 44 initiative. So, it's a tight window. 44 to 40. Alright, there's a few things I want to tweak. I'm going to remake this Sisters Warband just one more time. Because there's a couple things I want to tweak. Otherwise, I'm pretty much satisfied with how they've played out. Do we push after this group? Do we push the cart? See, the problem is I don't know where the climb up steps are here. All three of these buildings, sometimes they don't have steps up. This looks like a ramp up a lot of times. This could be you cut in here and you come up the ramp. Maybe we'll try that. Pressure his flag at the cart. I just don't see the point going south, in other words. So we'll go north and into here, or into there, into here, or something. He's probably peeling back. That's the thing. He can go first, so he can like peel back and peel back. So when you're split into three like he is, it's probably the best strategy. I assume Shellproof is listening in on, so I think he listens in. He obviously doesn't watch, but is what it is. So I kind of went with Helmets of Constitution. I know he loves to stun everything with headshots. I could have taken Helmets of True Grit, but I figure all these guys have, or these ladies, are all at around 40%, as you can see. Would have been like 60 with True Grit. I figured I'd rather just have the extra HP. It gave them 37 extra HP. They're tanky. Everybody has 60% armor. They have 65. It's just Tank City. So he's got to get some Sorcerer curses on me. It's going to be a different kind of battle for him. He's used to playing my paper chaos army. Now, I did not take my maiden because I feel like she's broken. I wanted to show off Sister Superiors, I think they're really good units. And we will be spamming our fair share of comments. Yeah, right? I was saying the same thing. Clyde, what are you doing up, man? I saw there was a viewer from Poland, and I was wondering if it was you or Shellproof. Did you have a good night out? Friday night. Oh, we can see somebody. What's up with that? It's on the northern crew. So he's been running the northern crew up here. Interesting. How far did they make it? Maybe not far enough. So he's pulled this group up here and that group to there. Huh. Well, since it's a friendly, I don't give a shit. We'll just march into him. He's going to have the high ground against me. So I think we'll try to head up to here, see if we can get some comets, and then take cover in there. I'll probably force Sigmar these three. This one and these three. And then these girls will be coming up the rear. Dirty, dirty girls. Grabbing these stones on their way. Yeah. Yeah, you guys don't have AC, right? I mean, why would you? Why would you have air conditioning? Up north, I grew up, we didn't have air conditioning until I was a teenager. What we would do is go into the basement. Like, our basement in the summertime is always 60 fucking degrees. I imagine yours is as well. And in the wintertime, like, you could just freeze meat down there. Good God. The permafrost. So much permafrost. Yeah, fucked up my initiative ladder, Clyde. I think I want the Sister Superiors to go last. Well, not quite. I gotta figure it out. Because I want units to be able to delay and then get the 4 Sigmar and then so they have it again next turn. And the only unit that can happen to is this Novice. I think it'd be good to have the Purifiers. You can't have too many units go faster than them though. Otherwise everyone's just delaying and you'll never get there. So you have to pick which units you want to be faster than the Sister Superiors. So maybe the Henchmen? But again, you can only delay so many times, otherwise they're delaying into each other, so. Or do you go with the Purifiers and the Maiden? Have these 3 all faster than the Superiors. But the whole point of me having them slower is so they can do second wind once they've had their turn. So I don't know. I haven't decided who I want to be faster than the Sister Superiors. For that little delay trick. Yeah, he's putting everybody here. Well, that tells us the north is clear of enemies as well. They're all here now. Sitting with 9 magic resistance. Oh, there we go, yeah, see. Wonder how far this group got. I just said I was going to delay with her, and then I'm running him after him. I think that's good and sneaky. What do you think? Here you go, love. It's just so many blue pills is the problem. So many blue pills. What are you doing way over there, girl? Pretty sure I don't have exhaustion on them either. Yeah, they can't get 12 exhaustion the way I built them. Which is a bit of a piss off. Yeah, he's He's way up here. He's got the whole team up here, which is not surprising. Yeah, the whole team. This one, the warp guards. Whatever. It must be an ambush, right? There's my dude. No, I don't want you. I want your friend. There he is. I hate this unit. I hate this unit with a passion of 1,000 comets. So much hatred that we're going to cast 4 times. That's how much I hate him. I don't care. We're just going to do it. See? The gods hate him too. He must die 1,000 deaths. Burn, baby, burn. Burn that fucking stunning rat. Burn, burn, burn the rat to death. Too good. Nah, I don't care. Sin away. He's fucking dead. That's all I care about. Let's pop it here. Pop a cherry. Well, now what do I burn? I guess I just burn a henchman now. Do you like my movement, Shellproof? I feel like you like my movement. Oh, skating sisters. Well, ice skating sisters of comets. The gods are with us tonight. Keep it going. Okay, this time we don't have to be as insane. There's a door. You don't want to go too far because you do want to like go back at it the next turn. All right, my pretties, my pretty ladies, all the pretty ladies. Well, I killed his unit, but I sure am doing a lot of... Oh, wow. I got a blue pill back. That's pretty fucking awesome. And I just got vomited on. It's fine. They're henchmen. This is their job. Go die for the grandmother. So this is an exhibition match. Why the fuck am I picking up stones? Well, did you see that repentance? Boy, what does repentance do, Kitten Paw? Well, guys, it gives you +2 movement range for 8 total now for 2 turns. Boy, I bet that's really nice with 4 Sigmar as well. Well, yeah, it is actually. Really works out nicely that way. So that's why I'm doing that conversation I had with myself. Do they only have 6 movement? Yeah, because they're all in heavy armor. We're just crisscrossing here. Keeping the Mother Hubbard alive, protected. Kind of want to get over there, but it doesn't look like I can. Good enough. But I'm just really glad that Night Runner got fucking incinerated. This is the most annoying unit in Mordheim, in the entirety of Mordheim. Look at him. He had +3 movement from some... How did he have 12... Oh, he jumped down. God, he would have been awful. 12 movement. He would have come over here and fucking pinned everything into place. This guy could have just wrecked me. This is the first target I want to kill on his warband. The second one is the Poison Wind Globadier. Every time. And there he is. How the fuck is he up there? What is this angle about? Look at that hit chance. 62, and he's got high ground. Oh, he was trying to do stunning shot. That's why. I forgot he was obsessed with that. It's like his obsession. That's fine. That is literally my most expendable unit. You never know where shots are going to come from. I guess I should have seen the opening in the roof and planned accordingly. You know, I don't know. You never know. Yeah, so once you lose to Slavier, Clyde, and you go on to play Shellproof here, take out his fast 24-hour supplier and whatever Mr. Poison Wind is. Of course, his Black Skaven Lad's Got Talent Daredevil builds are kind of important to take out too, I guess. I guess that implies he's going to come hit her with one of those units. He's got 1, 2, 3. I think they all came from the north. 1, 2, 3 came from the cart. So what's his 4th one? Is his 4th one going to be his leader? Will the Lads Got Talent Daredevil guys even make it over here? I don't think the knee shot's going to help, man. I think he got me on the initiative. Initiative ladder. So, I think you're good. Someone's got to jump down. I assume that's a jump down point also. Maybe it's not. What's more important is this unit right here is not getting shot. I mean, I would much rather he be killing this one. That is just fine. I mean, he knows she's in there. But, yeah, there's a jump down somewhere. Here it comes. Does he charge, adrenaline rush, attack? He's going to be getting a lot of damage on her. He has your typical adrenaline rush, double attack henchman. This is like everybody and their mom's build. Pretty standard. I'm shocked he didn't disengage. Why didn't he disengage? Now, no one else can get in on this unit. It must be because he has been drinking a lot. I mean, dude, you should have taken the free disengage and put more henchmen on her face so you can get to her. What are you doing, buddy? She is a dirty, dirty sinner. Max OP and SP reduced by 2. I think that's for 2 turns. It might drop when it's her turn, though. It'd be great if it does. She's going to throw 4 comets at this guy. What's his dodge as well? 10% dodge, 50% armor. Okay. 50% armor sucks. We have to chew through his armor with comets. Like, we can take Piss Closet Looker. He only got 20% armor. These warp guards all need burned to death, though. What's the Poison Wind Globadier? Did he just run way the fuck off? I'm not going to spend too much time looking for the Poison Wind. I can just safely assume it's pulled back somewhere. He only reloaded once, maybe twice, and it's got all those blue pills to run way the hell away. His Lads Got Talent units are going to be coming from somewhere. His Daredevils. Having a long turn on this one. These Sister Spears are going to be fun. I'm excited to get them on somebody. He's just clustering around here. There should be something about this building I don't know about. It's got a jump down point. He may have jumped here. I think he can jump down from these bridges. Or at least from here. I mean, that's where he jumped down. I hate when my enemies have the high ground. We're going to go exploring, see if we can start tying things up with these girls. I think we'll waste a bunch of 4 Sigmars. At least on these two, since they both have the buff. Get them up to 11 movement. Have them just fucking motor motor up here and tie up some important stuff. You're alright. Come on, stand up. $69. $69. So we can drop him to 39 really easy with one hit from her. Of course, she's at 29. And I really think we should. That way he can't disengage. He's blocking his own way, sort of. But he might be able to sneak around on the left here, right where my unit's standing. Once she dies, he can get up there and shoot it with shurikens, and this henchman will die. So we can try to lock down his ranged units to prevent that from happening. And then that, in its own way, protects Brynn from ever getting attacked again, because she's stuck in here in her own right, unless we burn this guy out of the way, which you could always do that too. Let's burn this rat off of her, which is easily done. Let's start going up with the sisters though and start tying things down. There's bridges across, which we can send this girl up the bridge and over, like into this stuff up here. That was the poison wind globadier. Where'd he throw that from? He's thrown it over onto something. Yeah, there he is then. Okay. Perfect. Where was it? Right there. We can tie that up. Yeah, get that stench. Rub it on you. That's great. Just what we wanted. Really helping my hit chance here. Yeah, of course she failed. Of course she failed. That stench got on her. She got that stenchy stench. So this dude's what? 39? My whole warband just passed him. So that's cool. You're gonna get out here, start swearing at your fellow sisters. Get out there, girls. Looking all sexy in your chainmail. You can do this. That's what she just said. So we have two options. Since we're trying to show things off here, we'll do the show off option. Because we're here to show off, guys. Show off our amazing fucking builds. We could stimulate her. Depends what we stagger. His warband's just so fast that yeah, see, this stench of chaos is just raping me. That's 2 misses now. Should have landed. So this is the build. She gets second wins, recharges, and keeps just hitting the shit out of something. Now, you got to keep in mind, he's got extremely heavy armor on. Really struggling to get the delay in. So he's got 50% armor. She doesn't have the best armor bypass. I did this poorly. It's a waste of a blue pill. So, like I said, ideal is to just torch these rats. Which we can still do that here. I was gonna say that was a higher chance. She got the same thing as her fellow sister. Let's put her in a slightly better position this time, about here. Is her circle supposedly in the way? You want to start nuking the poison wind globadier? I don't know. Why not? Who the fuck was that? Is that the poison wind guy? Who was that? Why can't I see them? 37 is a bit low. It's about a low roll. That is literally the lowest roll. Okay, that's good. So far, so good. Oh, 35 is. Let's see if we can get a 35. There we go. And we just don't give a fuck if we 999, do we? Not when a poison wind globadier's standing right there. Get that devotion, girl. All right. She is devoted. It's good to be devoted to something. Kind of don't like her options. Are you shitting me right now? She's very much not in the way. But if you say so. If you say so. It's your world, I'm just living in it. Let's get out of the line of fire this time. Will you be my bodyguard? You want to cover everything? Should sort of do it. Well, I'll give him my leader avenue to get around her. It's good to have bodyguards, isn't it? So she's dead. We'll accept that. Tanky McTankerson's in here if he wants to go after her. What we're going to do next is get both these girls up in there. Slurping on that sweet shit. And I think we gotta kind of protect her now. Same time, I do want to use these bridges. I don't know where his Lads Got Talent order fuckers are. They're gonna come and probably kill these sisters off of him. So... I don't know. We can consider moving to the bridge. It's going to put some pressure on him. This is even better if we can climb this. I think that ranged guy's up here. He should be. This guy was, I thought. There he is. Looky, looky. I found Hooky. What the fuck just happened? Did I run out of time? I didn't even hear the ding. I guess I ran out of time. That's a letdown. I think there's a warp guard up here. No, they're not covering. I guess he doesn't know how far I can go with these guys. Oh, look. Look at that. Jaeger Skaven. I guess we just charge it. Club it a couple times. Get that 97. Feels good. I think we got a wall the sorcerer. I don't know what the fuck happened with that. I must have run out of time. It's really weird. I suppose he didn't expect me to have like this insane amount of movement. Especially since he's not in an ambush. So he's gonna have to kill these girls now. With his beasts here, these beasts. Beasts of no nation. I must have run out of time. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. It was so weird. I think I was thinking too long. I was about to just corner him into the wall. God, it would have been so good. But yeah, he's gonna have to kill this unit and this unit if he wants to dislodge. He may be able to step back, the Poison Wind Globadier. I didn't wall him very well. I could have walled him and saved the parry. But, yeah, whatever. We still have my 2 Sister Superiors and my 2 Purifiers and my leader. All just doing fine, so I'm not too worried.
A new round has started.
Ooh, and Adrenaline Rush? And Exhaust? Shit, if I knew that, I would have sent the other one on her. Should have checked all that. My god. Poison Wind could have been dead. I think. Yeah, I could have done 61 damage. Holy shit. All that self-harm. Yeah, she could have killed the Poison Wind Globadier. Golly. Didn't think to check all that. What's he doing using those skills so early in the match? Yeah, he wants to break the armor. It's fine. I thought about taking amulets of spell breaking just for this reason. but I decided doesn't matter. Like, the fact that he's using his heroes to kill henchmen, like, it's such a win for me. Such a win. You want to use heroes to kill heroes. Like, alright, I killed a henchman. Yay. That does 30 damage a hit. And that parry fail. 50%. Is this guy Daredevil? Oh, this is a henchman. Thought that was his Lad's Got Talent guy. Well, this time he's fleeing. Where you going, little boy? Trying to hide? Yeah, I'll still see you behind the pole. It's cute. He can disengage, yeah. I could have cornered him better. And the parry ended up not being worth it. He went right through it. Snuck on by there. Skin of his teeth. Get your headshot. Yeah, he can't help himself. He just literally can't help himself. I don't know if he watches my videos. Like, Shellproof, just pump out the damage, man. Just get the raw fucking damage out, man. You'll do better. He had a 23% chance to fail that, and then you have a 40-something% chance to fail the stun. Like, that's pretty... You know, what is that going to be? About 70%, 65% chance to actually get it to land. I guess it's worth taking the chance, but I mean, what are you trying to accomplish? You've already done Sorcerer's Curse. I failed my parry roll, so she's just standing there. Just hit her with your Daredevil heroes. God, that stupid unit should have been walled. That was annoying. This asshole. That guy really out of movement already? Yeah, he's done, so we'll comment him. Indeed. So Sisters kind of counter his Skaven warband. I think I was talking with Hole Poker about this, how he's playing the Witch Hunters, and him and I played Sisters last tournament, and we both kind of miss our Sisters a little bit. And the only person playing them is Chris Cardiac. And I feel like Skaven, there's a lot of Skaven. There's 5 Skaven, and they're kind of the one thing that counters them. With their comets, their heavy armor. I just feel like Sisters really kind of counter what a lot of the Skaven players are trying to do. Kind of. They kind of and they kind of don't. I don't know. Everything can kind of be tweaked. But you can burn away these henchmen immediately. You can get some melee resist. Kind of tank these guys with armor. Take amulets of spell breaking. Really would be best against him, so you can't get Sorcerer's Curse. Just take really good magic resist, so he has to... The one thing the rats aren't good at is armor bypass. They really have poor armor bypass. Like, they don't get axes, right? They get maces. You can see they all have maces and swords and shit. So they have really shitty armor bypass. So if you can keep your armor up against rats, against Skaven, they're just really going to struggle. I feel like he has been drinking tonight. He's doing his thing. Here come the murderers. Come kill my henchmen. My poor, poor henchmen. All they wanted to do was say hello, lock down your units. My leader only needs to get off 2 comets on his Poison Wind Globadier, and with her Devotion curse, she'll be able to just fine. See, that's Sorcerer's Curse working for him. Without that, he's only doing like 90 damage. Wow, that is a lot to kill a henchman, Shellproof. That is a lot of effort you don't need to use to kill this henchman. Like, you have another hero and you have an order mage right there, man. You don't have to spend 60 health. You'll never get back. That's 60 more health you'll never get back. What are you doing? What are you going to be doing with your Black Skaven? Is he on some secret mission? Has 120 HP. You're not getting back. Like, what's this one doing? He could have just daredeviled and killed it. Like, I don't understand what you're trying to do, man. Are you really going to bring that unit into this mess and just get mauled? There's, like, no targets for this unit. That was just a really bad play. Because now he's going to be down to 187. Because this guy's going to die. He's going to get commented by the leader. She's going to run out here, comment twice, then go somewhere else. He's got to pull back with the henchman now. Yeah, he's just totally in a retreat mode. All out Skaven retreat. Run away! Thing is, I could take Healing Circle too. So I could be like, okay, run away, and like bring this unit back, bring her back, and just heal up all my wounds. Start again. That's why it's important to kill his Poison Wind Globadier. He can't heal anymore. Plus he'll lose Strangling Globe. So this cart might be a problem is the only thing. I think I can get a view through there. We'll find out. So if I go to here, oh, this thing's kind of in the way too. See, yeah, what are you doing with Strong Moonshine? He could have just killed the henchman. Instead, you're just running away. Running up into this building. So that must be where his leader is, his Eshin Sorcerer. There it is. Full out retreat. He's afraid of these comets, huh? You really don't like my comets. Isn't it annoying to face ranged units? I say this because he's always usually beating up my poor Chaos. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll bring all these up and organize in this building. If he wants to go into full out retreat. This actually benefits me, a skirmish. Since I killed this unit, and I will be killing this unit, he'll have no ranged. So him pulling back is only going to help me. I'll be able to comet from across the whole fucking map. Where'd I put my purifier? There's one. Yeah, I don't care if she's like way the fuck back here. I really don't. Really don't care. So I can reach some units here. Should we, guys? Should we just do it? He'll come after it with Sorcerer's Curse and stuff, so it's not worth it killing that ranged unit for my... It's not a good trade to give this unit up for that. So like I said, since he's running out of ranged options, we'll just take our time. Move forward. A little bit at a time. Is this bugged? There we go. So just because you don't think you can be reached doesn't mean you won't be reached. So you may as well do stuff like this. As you saw with him, I reached him, and he suffered the price. We can only do 2 comets. So if they both land, he's a dead man. And by man, I mean rat. Let's make sure we lose more blue pills on another fucking trap. Thought we saw him for a second. No, it's this water. God damn, we gotta use all of our pills just to get this guy. It's very much worth it, because that's all this healing. He's trying to retreat. You don't want him to be able to do that. And these sisters, man, they can motor. If he wants to give me all this room to work with, this is what I'm talking about with skirmishing. I will skirmish. Skirmy, skirmy, skirmish. If you want to. I'll be your huckleberry. We can burn this unit while they're pulling back. Faster than the French. I don't think he really appreciates my mobility. I will make him appreciate it. Trying to get the sister, and by sister I mean the leader. Let's take this injured one. I know there's one right up here with me, but see if we can't finish this one off. Cut right through that armor. Hurry, 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 girl. And then this is why this lady's in ambush and stuff. She's going to protect my sweet, sweet lady. So that's going to be this back one. She should be able to reach now that she has 4 Sigmar on her as well. Shellproof is going to love... He said he's going to do Sisters next. And he's going to be just so annoying to play just like this. Because I know he already loves hitting and running. So it's going to be a tedium. Let's try to get a little farther back. Oh, there it is. Well, let's torch this one first. God, I probably could have killed his leader. It's too bad. We'll just have to do sinful speech, maybe? You dirty rat. Don't talk to me. And that was mastery version. Fuck it. You want to curse me? Curse me again. Bring it, gods. I'm not afraid of you. See? You think he likes my purifiers? Look at their mobility. It's just nuts, everybody. It's just nuts. Yeah, we probably could have killed his leader. Oh well. He's got his little warp guard there. He can bring up. I don't know if that eliminates... That's just spell casting, so you can still use order. So that's fine. I think what we're going to do is just come over here. Pick up some stone. Hey, what's up, Grails Knight? You must have a different name on Discord, maybe? Yeah, sisters, first of all, like I was talking earlier, they really counter... they pretty hard counter the Skaven, I feel. I think she has to stay with Boss Lady. She's too important to the warband to fuck around with. I mean, have my sister superiors even gotten their armor wet with rat blood? I mean, they haven't done anything. They're still just waiting. They're just waiting to tear them up a bit. Just gonna kind of... Okay. Yeah, thanks, man. I don't know if that's gonna ambush anything.
A new round has started.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how you skill them and how they... Like, I mean, honestly, sisters counter a lot of shit. You know, I think they make really good tanky henchmen. 60% armor. I think a good way to build them, they really counter ranged warbands too, like mercenaries. Because what you can do is with Divine Revelation, 50% ranged resistance. And you take a basic, just, shit. I can't think of the name of it. The one that increases range resistance. Combat. There's Combat Savvy? No, that's for melee. Careful Approach. So you drop Careful Approach on your henchmen. They have a shield. They get engaged in combat. You put Divine Revelation. They're basically unhittable by ranged. Night, man. See you later, Clyde. If you're even awake. So they can counter range really well. You can build that into the warband and easily flex into that. Like, I took Stimulus and Crushing Blow. They really don't need that. I think half of them have Stimulus, half have Crushing Blow. You can also dual wield, you know, and do some damage. I think they have 9 strength. Yeah, 9 strength, 12 toughness. So they can dual wield maces or flails of perforation and hit really fucking hard. I believe that's what's in their secondaries. Yeah, Great Flail of Perforation. That'll hit pretty fucking hard. But I don't think I took Adrenaline Rush. So I'd only be able to attack once. Which I'm going to tweak them a little bit. The final builds. Purifiers, obviously magic damage. You can make these daredevils, in fact. Believe it or not. Instead of all that agility, and you can get like 12 strength, you can get 15 strength and 12 toughness. They can become daredevil. Like, no one expects that. But I mean, obviously they're good casters. Sister Superiors, these are daredevils for me. They're really good tanks. No one ever talks about them. It's always like Templars and Champions. But they're right there with those 2 units for like tanky motherfucking beasts. Like, how is he going to kill my 65% armor Templar? Look at that damage, 81 to 97. It's crazy. And then you give him Second Wind over and over and over. So against heavy armor, that 81 to 97 is going to be reduced, but against, like, again, his Eshin Sorcerer or any of his heroes that only have leather on, it's just going to just crush him. Is he even, like, is he just sprinting backwards at this point? I don't know where he's going. He has 35. Interesting. That's purple light and a helmet. Dude, where are you going? Like, the battle's over here, man. You really just want me to comment you to death? Yeah, I don't use Adrenaline Rush. I don't like Adrenaline Rush. I like to use Second Wind a lot. Second Wind is what sisters do. It's really, really powerful. I mean, I'm not even taking the Maiden. I feel like the Maiden's just broken. She's pretty fucking broke. Because she can have 60% armor, 100% magic resistance. Literally can't shoot her. So you have to get through 60% armor. And if you protect her well enough, you can't do Sorcerer's Curse, for example. So she'll always pretty much have pretty high armor. Plus, what, 550, 600 HP? Even if you're landing some bigger blows on her. So using Second Wind on a Daredevil Maiden is just broken. She'll just be doing 120 damage over and over and over and over. Like, I haven't even used them. Look, 341. Fresh in the box. Mint condition. I really like these builds I made for them. When it's over, I can show you guys. I broke them down on my YouTube, if you want to see. Is that the one I'm just going to have to nuke now? Is that how it's going to be? I'll let you kill the Hildred. I don't care. Come kill Hildred. Like, he knows the game's over. Why is he running away? Just let it end, buddy. Die with some honor. Isn't there a guy here? Oh, there's two dudes. Alright, well, we'll just nuke them this turn, okay? I mean, I don't know what kind of battle he's trying to get into here. You're getting in a skirmish with comet casting sisters. It's not going to end well. You know why I can reach you? Because I just pop back here. I go, hey, run and get 'em. Hey, you. Run and get 'em. I should have put it on her. No, I didn't move an inch, but my skirmishers have. Is the stream down? I don't know. It looks a little choppy, doesn't it? I'm sorry. Can you hear me? I assume that's my internet provider. Yeah, it's looking a bit rough on my end. Sorry, guys. I have no control over that. Comcast is upset I'm switching to AT&T. If it is getting, it looks like it's a little choppy. I watch through the dashboard. It looks a little choppy, I admit. How do we see them fast and easy? That's the only question. Whatever, we'll get up in here. Oh, we failed. Yeah, it looked choppy, I know, man. I don't know what happened. Hiccup in the system. Oh, no, that's fine. I don't care. The fact that he's making me do this to finish the match is kind of annoying. I think die with some honor, bro. Die with some fucking honor. You guys just having a picnic or what? I hate to interrupt. We're trying to go to war over here? You guys are just chilling? Maybe he's waiting for me to 9999. Well, there goes his last ranged unit. I guess he wants to keep skirmishing though. Push him back, way back. It's okay, get up, girl. You're alright. Should probably have some angles over here. I wish it showed the comet first instead of divine revelation. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's so much different. Actually, I have no idea why she doesn't. She might have an amulet of spell breaking. Would be my guess. To prevent, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. I'm being really aggressive to try to end this. I want to normally do 4 comments on everybody. But he's being weird. I mean, we're not even going to go way back. And she needs to kind of go cover her purifiers. Actually, that's probably going to cover this one in the corner with her circle. And this one can kind of ambush the other side. Okay. Alright, give me a second, man. We got the timer. So reason, yeah, so just, yeah. I think at one point I thought helmets decrease cast the chance, and even though I have over like 1,200 hours in this game, someone's like, yeah, that's only for it doesn't affect divine casting. It's like, oh yeah. Which is weird. So you can get away with a helmet if you're a divine caster, but not if you're Zinch or evil or whatever the phrase would be. So Shaken's dead next, and then Bottle Bottom. But at least he'll have his 2 heroes and leader somewhere hiding back here, doing something. I gotta get these mint in the box Sister Superiors into action. You could be waiting for that spellcasting silent speech or whatever to wear off too. In his defense. Maybe he's waiting for that. You know how many times I've been hit with a silent bomb though? I forget what it's called now. Because it's late. The one that prevents spellcasting for Skaven, the Poison Wind Globadier. I can't fucking remember the name of it. You just kind of accept it. So you kind of want to pause in between counterattacks. It helps with desyncs. So you're in Germany, man? You must be German. You need to play with Ainir, our fellow German and countryman. Your fellow German and countryman. Are you going to bring the units forward, man? The battle's over here if you want to join. It's right down here. I'm just going to bring these Sister Superiors up. Maybe I'll give him one of them to kill so he'll feel better about himself. Like, I'll let you kill the misses. More importantly, what are you doing up at like 5 a.m.? Maybe it's 6 a.m. there. Which is why is Shellproof up? It's really late there too. Oh wow, he was over here? Chilling? Okay. Where'd he just go? I assume he's still debuffed. Maybe it's worn off now. No, look at his mouth. He's spitting fire. See how he's got that animation? What, you're gonna have a leader fight? Come fight her. I guess I should have gone into ambush. What are you trying to do? You can't spell cast. You gonna beat me with a staff? It's the master plan. Dude, you have 3 seconds left. I guess he's bringing this black Skaven over finally. Good lord. Must have been in this building somewhere. There it is. Please kill my leader so I can actually use my Sister Superior. Attaboy. She's not going to be hard to kill. You don't even need order. Oh, he's almost out of movement. He just got there. That'll show. See, I could have brought my my leader back further, like I just said, but I really, as long as he's fighting me now, finally, you know, like, good lord. That's what you get for running away. That's the gods of RNG. So I could have pulled her back into that building to the right there, next to the this building right here, behind her head. She had a few blue pills left, but I don't give a fuck. I just, please let this end. And this brought the units out to be killed, so it served its purpose. I guess he's happy to kill my leader. I'm just happy to kill this match. Yeah, he won't be able to get on the first purifier. See, look what armor does. He only has a spear. I don't know what he's trying to do. You could say the same thing with my damage right there. But we don't care about Bottle Bottom. We're just going to kill this leader, kill his black Skaven, and it's GG. Hopefully he'll bring this unit down too, finally. It's way back here, at least it was. Maybe he's trying to bring it to the purifiers. That's probably what he'll try to do, jump down and get on the purifier. So I can finally end this. That unit's dead. These two are dead. It's going to be over unless he passes the route test. This Daredevil guy. Are you out of movement? Oh, that sucks. I was hoping you'd be able to get the purifier. There you go. Get on the purifier. They like getting hit with sticks. Makes them feel alive. Gives them that little bit of adrenaline rush. Yeah, get him good. Hit her in the boob. Get her. There you go. Fiona loves it. You're gonna have to use that mastery adrenaline rush. Oh, he doesn't. Get on the other one. Did you get on the other one? Yeah, get on the other one now. Hurry. 4, 3, 2. Oh, what was the point of that? 2, 1. Oh, you didn't find order in time. Oh well. You killed a purifier at least. Get that dodge. She's going to use her vagina. She's going to use the vagina spell. Let's use our vagina. Even though it does nothing. I just like how it looks like a vagina. Ugh, don't end it yet. My Sister Superior finally gets to play. With your little rats. Rat-a-tats. 35. It's going to be interesting. I think I only have 14 dodge bypass. No, it's going to be like 20. See, this is where it's doing a little better. 71. Finally get to show these girls off a little bit more. Well, that I just missed. But instead of using comets, we'll just use these girls. Oops. This is why I like 2 backtrack. Well, that's a bit annoying. I guess we can delay. That's a bit annoying. Here, girl. Get you some. Get you some second wind. Hold on, let me hit him in the face once. Crit him. And get yourself a little more second wind. You're going to want that. So hopefully Shellproof, like I said, wants to play this warband next, so maybe seeing some little tricks here. She's like, oh, I feel revitalized. I want to kill this one too. Just club them all. Just the rage is building. She just is running around angry. She's like, I was mint in the box. The only damage I took was from jumping down. Do we have to charge this guy first? Club him. Stagger him into the ground. Unconscious. Burn him. Just get full out murder. Kill. Death. Oh, did you just learn something? Yeah, isn't that fun? It says only used to counterattack, but you can delay. Now, just do that with the maiden, whose attacks only cost 2 blue pills. And you can see the beauty of it, right? Did we just have an aha moment? He's got his shield. Probably be hard to hit. But let's hit him anyway. Yeah, I don't have adrenaline rush is the problem. If I had adrenaline rush, he'd be dead. Ooh, what a spinorama. Oh, I can't pass anyway.
A new round has started.
He got split deployment in his defense, which is rough. It's really rough. Yeah, exactly. Fuck Circle of Healing. It's really, really powerful. That's why I was saying, you may not have been here. That second wind is just like so good for the sisters. So I can show you what I'm doing since you're here.
Strength in steel wins a fight. But it is your
Get a little bit of coffee, take some notes. But seriously, man, I have the builds on my YouTube channel. If you just if you minimize from full screen, my YouTube channel's down there. And I break it down. My sisters. There's also my Chaos Warband. I'd show you on here, but OBS is weird. I was using XSplit, but I don't have my desktop browser set up for OBS. But yeah, they get 4 Sigmar. Daredevil, so that's the problem. I just can't get 12 toughness. It's the one flaw of the build. So I would have normally taken Master. Also, Sisters kind of struggle with hit chance. They don't really have anything that gives them melee resist bypass, except Comets, right? So I took Mastery Onslaught, and then I took Mastery Staggering Blow. Since we're slow as shit, you can drop stuff below her turn, and then she can take care of it next turn. You know, she'll go first. She can do all. You can do all the second winding and Daredevil beatdown stuff. Resilience, a no-brainer. Knowledge of Mordheim. I couldn't get Mastery. That's because it's a PvP build. That's why these are there, PvP builds. So, I don't know. I like it, but it's slow. You can see how but I don't mind that, actually. I think she makes a really good second line defender. She's always going to be kind of slow, and it forces me to lead with my henchmen. Because the most movement she'll get is 49. That's really shit. Unless they give it to each other, the 4 Sigmar. And then I'll get 70 movement. That's how good it is. You go from 49 meters to 70. It's just so good, 4 Sigmar. So they stay in the back line, and they can ambush and Daredevil and protect the Purifier and the Matriarch, who all have super insane movement, as you saw. 11 with 4 Sigmar over 8 pills, plus exhaustion, which is 11 blue pills with 11 movement, which is 121 meters. 121 meters. So, like, I think maps are like 300 meters, maybe even less. You can run halfway across the fucking map, as you saw me doing. So, all of them have exhaustion. Now she gets 8 because she's a leader, so she'll get 10 times 11, 110 movement. No, I don't want to play my Chaos Warband, man. It was fun to play the Sisters again. Yeah, so absolutely necessary. Absolutely necessary. So then I took Divine Revelation for the melee and really the range resistance if I'm going up against mercs and stuff. This is kind of, I mean, it's alright for a damage boost, but there's many other ways to, I mean, 20% is not much at all. I mean, it's alright. If you're making like a crit warband, this is good. I'd get this mastered. And you could make some crit sisters, I imagine. This is pointless, pointless. In PvP, you do so much damage that 40 wounds twice. I mean, you do that in one hit, so it really is pointless in PvP. Sinful Speech is nice, but you can see I have it on other units. It's really nice in PvP if you don't allow consumables. So she's got the Mastery Exhaustion. Basic Web of Steel, if she gets caught like she did, I can switch over. Get, what would that be? It is 60 because I'm clicking on it. Do you think I should take a Helmet of Piety, huh? God, she looks like an asshole. Yeah, I guess that's better. Where were we? Skills. Devotion, of course. Armor proficient. This is negotiable. You can save 6 pills and just wear leather. And that's important for the comets. The other really important skill, I think, instead of armor proficient, would be to take... of course I can't see him. I have to find a unit without all the passives taken. I think everyone's got them taken. Oh, how about the unspec'd units? Yeah, well, you're not a magic caster. It's annoying. Is the one that increases range the reach spell? Come on, let me just look at them. There's one that increases reach by 10 meters, which can be really good. Because it's part of your hit and run skirmishing. But yeah, she's pretty basic. You can do a few things different. Like I said, they can be leather. I think devotion's necessary and improved pairs necessary. And knowledge of Mordheim's probably necessary. So this is the only thing you could switch that out for something. And I think exhaustion. I don't see much else to switch on this lady. Like just maybe that. No man, I gotta go to bed. Yeah, you saw these. Like obviously some things can be tweaked with her. Play with it, man. Let me see what you come up with. You know, the beautiful thing about Sigmarite Warhammers is they come with dodge bypass, which is perfect for a Daredevil build. So she gets 14 plus 9. 23 dodge bypass. Only issue is you're not doing a lot of armor bypass. You could switch to flail of perforation. If a unit only doesn't have that much dodge, you could switch to that one-handed with maybe a shield of iron. I don't know. So the thing is, you get tiring, right? Where'd my flail just go? You get tiring, but you could still do Daredevil, attack twice, and then give it second wind, and then attack twice more. So that'd be 4 dual-wield flail of perforation attacks. That's going to do some pretty good damage in its own right. So you can keep that as like a secondary backup. Yeah, so you drop in a shield of spell breaking and an amulet of spell breaking, and they're pretty much magic immune. So that's 60, 80%. I mean, good luck. No more Sorcerer's Curse. So I showed you those, and then these are pretty basic. Armor proficient. Again, that you don't need that. It could be leather armor if you want a little more movement. Knowledge of Mordheim is necessary. Resilient. I guess I took that. I thought I was going to take their other skill. I guess I really deemed magic resistance important. So you don't need this. This can be adrenaline rush. I don't need either of these. This is the fuck with the initiative ladder. But probably better taking adrenaline rush. So you can switch to do the two-hander and attack twice, or charge and attack, you know. But same thing with these. If you're going against maybe another Sister's Warband, you drop the Amulet of Piety. And a Shield of Spell Breaking, and they can get pretty good. That's probably why I took the other skill. Then she's a melee resist, dodge princess. Void. More magic resist. God, it's weird I put that on everybody. Must have been. I usually take the one that increases leadership test stuff. I guess I assumed I could just put on Pendants of Courage though. Be pretty fine, yeah. That's probably why I didn't take it. Pendants of Courage will fix all that immediately. But yeah, you land a couple shots, get into a sidestep, have good dodge. You land a couple, you know, with this, you do your vagina prayer, and you got, you know, 15, 110. You can get like 120 dodge. It's pretty fucking good, I think. Again, this could have been adrenaline rush, but she has 3 strength. She's there to just tie up with the melee resists and stuff. She's there to tie up heavy damage units. Plus, I didn't have a 5th sister, so. Now, should we look at the maiden? Did you write anything? Well, not really. I mean, with innervation weapons, they could be. Yeah, it's pretty essential on Sigmar Priest, the reach. I agree. If you're doing healing hands. Yeah, here's my bitch. Exhaustion's absolutely necessary. Daredevil you have to take. Frenzy for the extra damage. And then 10% more magic resist. So 95 magic resist. I mean, how are you going to strip her magic resistance? Only thing you can use is innervation. Which is a thing I think about with this warband. I think that's something you really need to think about, is taking a mace of innervation. I don't even see one in here. Well, we can create one. So it should drop at 20%? Or is it doing 10% with a one-hander? Maybe only be doing 10%. Yeah. So you lead in with them, club them with this to drop the magic resist because it stacks. And then blast them with comets. That's easily something that's viable. You could even do that with these girls. Just don't put them in the Daredevil, use Insult, and just hammer away at something to drop its magic resistance so the comets come through. That's the only way to drop magic resistance. Otherwise, the most you're getting is 15%. There's not too many warbands that use magic except Sisters for like really raw damage. Armor Proficient you literally have to take because she can only wear heavy armor. So you have to take that. Knowledge of Mordheim, again, movement, movement, movement. Give her 4 Sigmar and all that. She's running around the map. She can reach any unit you thought was safe. There's that magic resist. Resilience important for her. 32 is great. It's going to protect against most builds. But since she's not a large, you have to take some crit resist. 32 is pretty good. I think I just dropped that on there because I had nothing else to do. She has such a wound pool that if you think you're going to get hit by something pretty big, you can up your armor to 60%. So it might pay for itself. If some of them Daredevil rats are coming in, to put that on you, it'll pay for itself. Yeah, Frenzy and Daredevil for damage. Exhaustion, because you're going to be delaying a lot, and you want to move to places, because she's going to keep recharging her with Sigmar's Second Wind. And you'll be dropping 100 to 150 a pop on units. Be totally range resist, magic resist, and have 60% armor potentially. These are my smugglers. Which they're alright. Why take smugglers though if you have comets? I just don't see the point. I just built them for pure raw damage. So I have Mastery Adrenaline Rush. 416 HP, which might surprise you with a ranged unit. But you're going to be using Exhaustion and Adrenaline Rush a lot. So you want a big HP pool to draw from. I know, man. I gotta go to bed. I have kids, though. I know these people would appreciate to watch it, but I have plenty of videos on my YouTube site and on demand here on Twitch if they want to watch me doing more PvP. And I'm always around, guys. Just hit the follow button. Liquid Courage and Ready Stance. So another thing is I'm trying to fuck with the initiative ladder if you haven't seen. So what you do is you pop some Liquid Courage and you end your turn. We don't end your turn. You pop some Liquid Courage. You switch over to a dagger, which is +10. So you see the initiative, 57, 67. So you're gaining 10 initiative there by switching to the dagger. You're gaining 10 more by taking Liquid Courage, and you're gaining 10 more, so you gain 30 initiative. So you go from 57 to 87. So the idea is you find a target, you get out there, a target that's faster than you, like all of his Skaven rats. Get out there, shoot it a couple times, but don't spend your wad. Switch to take the Liquid Courage, switch to the dagger, get into a ready stance. So then you jump it in the turn order. So then you're first, shoot it a bunch, and kill it then. Or move away, whatever you want to do. So that's what these are about. Otherwise, she just does exhaustion to get around the map, to reload. Like, you have to take mastery exhaustion on any ranged unit. It's not negotiable. Mastery adrenaline rush, so she can get 4 shots off with her guns. 4 shots of 70 damage. Knowledge of Mordheim for the movement. Hardy to get there. And then in and out. I think I normally sometimes take aim. But was it no bullseye? I think sometimes I put bullseye in there. I just decided that if I see a word stone, it's worth it for the 1 meter movement, and it ups your initiative, which fits the theme, and it's for 2 turns. So just like I was doing with the sisters, I think that's pretty good to have. You can get 9 movement for 2 turns. You get even more initiative. You can put 4 Sigmar, pick up a stone, and now you're going, what, 12 meters movement? So that really saves on the reloads and blue pills. So I think that's why I went with that. Finally, I found an open slot. But again, she doesn't cast magic. And then I actually made this melee resist build. Look at her. She's at 74%. She's just standing here. Like, isn't that kind of funny? She's much maligned. She's got good dodge, good parry. She can get magic resist. Not amazing, but if you pocket, it's a consumables tournament, you can pop a talisman and then be untouchable. That's the one thing I don't like. Anyway, she can still take now. She's at what, 74? You take Sign of Sigmar, that gives it 10 more ranged. She's also really good range defense. I basically want her to be defensive of everything. So once you get in combat, this immediately goes up by 30%. So that's 77% range defense. You pop this, it's 87, 84. Yeah, 87, 84. Defensive stance, that's 104. Careful approach I was talking about, so that's another 20 to that. So was that 107, 104? So you also put Divine Revelation on her. She gets 50% more range resist, 10% more melee resist. And if you take a Wolf Priest or whatnot, they can put that Winter's spell. She gets even more magic resist. You can have Deny the Heretic. But yeah, she's all right. She gets up to 104 with these two, and then Divine Revelation gives her 115, which is pretty good. She just doesn't do anything for damage. I don't know. I only take her if I know someone's got a really super tanky or really destructive unit. So let's say I took it against Shellproof. I think Shellproof would have had a hard time hitting her with her Daredevil builds. He would have gotten through the dodge. So that's the other thing. If they go into Daredevil, now he gets Sorcerer's Curse, which maybe doesn't land, but he gets Sorcerer's Curse, and which reduces dodge, and he gets Black Hunger, which reduces dodge. But most warbands don't get that, so she'll probably have a good chance to tank Daredevil units because you get to dodge every time. But anyway, that's her. Yeah, I think that 15%'s kind of important for sure. I think with the casters, you really need it. Oh, I didn't even. So these do have it. There it is right there. I guess I didn't show them. So I take it with my purifiers. So they have 40 meters range. That's the same as the, what's it called? The rifle? The Hochland rifle or whatever. That's the max range in the game. Now what's crazy is you can even put on that pendant of reach, I think it is. The helmet of, is it reach? I think it's reach. It gives 6 more meters, so you can do 46 meters casting range. You know why she doesn't have a helmet on? She looks like a fucking idiot. That's why she doesn't have a helmet on. Where's your amulet of piety? There you go. I'm sorry I made you look like that idiot for a second. We still love you. Piety. Proof pair to get through. You need, again, this is essential with this. And then that's essential. Like, I don't see anything you can change here. I really don't. Like, this unit builds itself. The only thing you could change is this skill. That's it. This is the play with, so I can put this stimulus on that shooter, on the sharpshooter, so you can get 40 plus 40 initiative. I mean, you can see what's going on here. Staggering blows from these ladies. It's always good to have secondary kind of niches you have, or skills you can do. What I sometimes take, or have taken in the past, is Web of Steel. So say you do get caught against a wall, she's unable to disengage. She always last stand. So it's good to usually keep a shield of iron, I guess I have. And then I switch over and you can do a Web of Steel. And I think you get pretty good parry. Yeah, 88 and a Web of Steel. It's better than nothing as a defensive option. But I decided, fuck it. That's a loser's mentality. Let's do stimulus. And I think they stagger. Of course, you're mastering that. Again, second wind. I think I staggered these two because they stack. I mean, this doesn't stack, but I had nothing else to spend it on. But you can take the Divine Revelation for 50 and then 10. And I think this one has basic. So you can get 75 and 15%. So I can cast that. You get 75% range resist. And then she took the mastery version. But this is the bread and butter of sisters. Second wind and comets. Divine Revelation helps a lot too. Anyway. Thanks for watching. I don't know if you're watching any more Shellproof. But you should go to bed too. It's almost midnight here. My wife's gonna kill me. I'm going to the beach tomorrow. And gotta have some energy. But I do live in Charleston, South Carolina. And the beach is 10 minutes away. Anyways, thanks for watching again. Hit the follow button if you want to see more PvP and Mordheim. And other content. I have plenty of other content on there, guys. If you're into strategy games. I just played Vermintide 2 today, earlier. But yeah, I'm trying to play like indie niche strategy games. If you're into strategy games, we got a lot in common. So, because you know what? Graphics don't fucking matter in strategy games. As long as it's a fun game, it's going to be fun 20 years from now. I mean, we all love hitting that up button, don't we? Just let me see. Just let me hit those up buttons. And putting little things on units. That's what strategy games are all about. Taking skills, developing a warband and a plan. So anyway, check out some of my other content on YouTube or here on Twitch. I basically just transfer stuff from here over to YouTube. So most stuff's here on Twitch. That's on YouTube. Head over to the Discord channel down below too if you guys want to meet other Mordheim players and do some PvP and whatnot. And you can follow my 2 tournaments below too that I'm taking part in. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, guys. Have a good weekend. Girls too. I don't know. And yeah, take care.